Well, hello there and welcome to Caorle for the European Championship final for sitting volleyball. It has been an absolutely fantastic week, and we have come to our gold medal match between Slovenia in green and the hosts Italy in white. Well, it's an absolute pleasure to be here with you. Italy have been the silver medalists on the last two occasions in this competition, but today they go for gold against a Slovenian team who haven't podiumed since 2015. It's a big step in the right direction, but they haven't been in the final since 2003. They haven't won since 1999 in Sarajevo. The fans are in here, not just the Italian fans. The Slovenians have travelled as well as we stand for the national anthems. Slovenia impressive in their semi-final victory over Germany yesterday, but today will be a tougher task against the hosts from Italy. Well, the crowds are certainly on Italy's side here, and they needed them last night after going 2-0 down against the Ukraine. It took absolutely everything for them to come back in the tie-break and win 15-13. An incredible spectacle for the sport of sitting volleyball. It'll be interesting to see what the sport serves us today. Well, the number 5, Francesca Bosio, leading her team across the net. And she's had an incredible competition so far. 82 points at third top scorer. It's only Valentina Brick who is in front of her, the top scorer, with 94 so far for Slovenia. She'll need a big, big day today Slovenia want to upset many people's favourites. Italy will be loving every moment of this, but they'll feel like they have a job to be done here. Paderelli, well, she should start Paderelli, but someone else to look out for. Giulia Aringhieri, the number 12 for Italy, just seems to be at the top of every stat throughout this competition. Third best server, fourth best scorer in the competition as well, but it's going to be the Slovenian side that we meet first, and they have a few weapons. They serve well. But before we meet them, we meet the referees. Proud moment for the two officials. Well, Slovenia looking for that first gold medal since 1999. It would be absolutely sensational for them today, and we're going to meet their starting lineup. There's a start for Susanna Oczepek, number 6. Number 11, watch out for the captain, Lena Gabricek. Number 12 is Valentina Brick, the top scorer of the competition, as it looks like a very strong side from Slovenia, the same that started yesterday for them out here today. There's a start for Santiella as well, number 3, where for Italy, they have strength all over the park here. It's looking like they're going with their trusted starting 7. Well, there's Cecatelli starts number 6, number 7. Caorle, very effective, especially through the middle, and Biazzi starts as the libero. Belandi also getting the nod here. A lot of these faces finished the match last night. Atagiala also getting the start. Now, good start will be key, but the person in the middle of your picture there is going to be in the middle of everything. Bosio. Well, Slovenia finished top of Pool B, undefeated. Italy top of Pool A, undefeated. And it's been fairly smooth sailing until the semi-finals for both sides, where they were challenged, Slovenia dropping a set to Germany, and then Italy having that 5-set humdinger against the Ukraine. We're underway in the women's gold medal match here at Euro sitting volley, and it's Bosio that gets the first block of the game. It just sends a little bit of a message, gets across, everything's looking into the angle there from Bravic. Bravic is somebody else that we're going to have to keep a very big eye on, and that's why it's so high over the top of the hands. It's a very similar play, she just doesn't get the ball caught inside, stays high, it's on the hitting window, and she goes over the top of the hands. Cecatelli not there, first service of the game for Valentina Brick. Interesting to see how they come out serving Slovenia, because yesterday they certainly stuck it to Germany for periods of time. Belandi with the serve, has to try and get into position 1 to play defense now, but it doesn't go to Belandi, it goes to the outside. And Pederelli is there, and she has to get off again to try and play defense. Was there a touch off of Bozio? Well, hang on a moment. Slovenia think that they should have a point here, but Bozio, does that look like a guilty face to you at home? Valandi again, third serve in a row. Have to be careful here though, Slovenia. And focus on that first pass. Oh, hang on a moment. That's a big play. Veronica, who's a big member of this team, psychologically has just said, where's the block? To Vlabic. And Balandi is on a great service run. And we've only just got going in this game. Tip to the sideline is a beauty. Vlabic this time comes in quite straight, you would see here. Actually, she's on quite a good angle. And she just plays through that angle. And you could see that Pederelli put her hand up for a little bit of accountability. Ace. Sentiella. First real significance in this game is an ace straight down the middle. Runs of points, momentum building will be key, but pressure does a funny thing to your arm in significant moments. Bozio, this time serving from position 5. We're going to get a little look at how Italy are setting up tactically, and they go straight down the middle seam and make it very difficult to get the ball to the wing. That's an outrageously good dig. They're very, very up for this. Italy, you can see Ciccarelli trying to get to the outside. Ciccarelli gets there and forces the error. Ciccarelli, such a big part of this team. Gets across, forces the line ball, and that's 2 times that Gabaszczyk can't put the ball away. Short serve on to Gabaszczyk, and it's from deep. Oh my word, Italy have started so well. Valentina Brick has been stopped. And the ball's not quite in the right zone. Pederelli just pinches in to block position 1 and take away the angle away from the biggest threat from Slovenia, and they're overloading Valentina Brick at the moment. (8-3). Well, Italy started very slowly yesterday, dropping the first 2 sets to the Ukraine. I think they might have just learnt their lesson here. Intensity is certainly there this afternoon. A big local crowd in here. Italians love their volleyball. It's great to have them here supporting. Bozio going to carry on this run of serves. 2 points so far for Bozio. Service pressure once more. This time into the angle. It's a high ball to the wing. Better defense really from Slovenia. Gives themselves a chance. It is off the block and out of play from Vlabic. Going to need a big shift from Vlabic this evening. Ciccarelli says no drama. Vlabic has also got a very good serve. If she can push from the baseline, Italy might start to feel the pressure and the weight of playing at home. Ciccarelli beating off the hands again. Babacek this time, the captain. Another good server in this team, but we'll get a lot of ball. Caorle knows exactly where that's going. It's a wider set. The shoulders turn off to the line. Caorle tries to get hands in front of it. Caorle stopped this time, trying to play exactly the same way. Can Italy hold on tight through the rally? Ball's just a little bit behind Caorle, but good work from the block of Slovenia. Just closing that one angle. Down again, service is coming in. That's a tight play, but that's fine. It's dealt with quickly, with quick actions. High over the top of the block from the setter. Now she'll be back to serve. Italy fast out the gates, but Slovenia now hot on their heels. Serving. It's a good serve. Pushing on to Bosio. High play to the outside. Bosio with a brilliant dig. Just gets a great angle on the ball with a platform. And that leads to a block from Italy. Well, Caorle gets across and gets her first block of the game, first point. Now she's back to serve. To position 6, one-on-one on the outside. Good touch from Bosio, and the work that she had to do there, she was defending the line, but she saw the ball was inside. She saw where the ball was going and had to make an adaptation early. She made the adaptation, but it was too good on that right side. Lena Gabas-Czech serving. This is a good serve that they have. They pass straight back on the same angle. Caorle from the backcourt could only continue play. Free ball really from Vlabic this time. Italy should score. Oh, what a touch, what a travelling. Wow. Italy pushing hard, but Slovenia defiant here. Had absolutely no right to get a touch on that. Gabas-Czech, but got the hand there in the end. Service in now from Batajlia. Net touch from Italy. Slovenia will know that they have to play absolutely out of their skin, but this is what they're capable of from the service line. They are trouble. Over the top of the block, dipping low. Tajia, the target again. Back comes Barigelli. Or error high from the outside. It's well, my mistake. Giacatelli that hit the serve. Now going again with a great serve down the middle. This has to go to the outside, very tight to the net. Italy do a good job off of the ball to combine the block at position 2 for Slovenia. And in turn, it's a strong outside hand from Pedrelli. 5-point game here with an ace. Italy are absolutely flying and the fans are responding. 6 up in the opening set, and Slovenia have to take a timeout. There's been moments, but overall Italy have been very switched on, and the way they've approached their business has been a lot quicker off the bat than yesterday. Slow start against the Ukraine, quick start against Slovenia in the final. And this little serving run, Ceccarelli is ideal, pulled Italy away. So there's two ways that this can go. Slovenia will either feel that their backs are against the wall and they'll come back fighting, or they'll start to get nervous. They can't afford to get nervous here. The touch is off the net, and it's another smart play from Italy. They couldn't attack with power, so they have to go with placement and speed. And it's a deep one to the line that does damage. Belandi. It's another ace. It's a fine service run for Ceccarelli. And with that, there's no catching Italy in the opening set. Slovenia have to try and find some control here. That's a start wide. Wide with the set, but in turn, Vrabic could still stay high enough, turn the ball enough. Brick with the serve. Well, this is something we're fully aware that Brick can bring from behind the service line. Power, accuracy, and maybe just ruffle the feathers here for the Italians. Oh, but the pass is absolutely money from Biasi. But Brick again. Two big serves in a row. Slovenian fans are starting to get a little bit more vocal here. Bricky's had a brilliant competition. Goes after Biasi again. Error this time. Caorle goes out the back. She's sure there's a touch. And we might have our first challenge of this women's final. Block touch, great challenge. And that's why we have the video check here in the finals. A great addition to the competition. Being able to make sure that what the officials miss, the video doesn't. And unfortunately for Slovenia, it's another dagger. Belandi, left-handed serve, shoveling that ball in. Slovenia there, and it's a double touch given. 19-11. And that ball just getting caught a little bit behind the setter. And in turn, when the ball's on top of you or behind you, it's very difficult to get your hands on the ball and keep them clean. Italy have just got things rocking and rolling here. No touch that time though. Ceccarelli on the outside, up against Yella. Looks for the fingers again. Aussie, fantastic libero. Belandi serving. A couple of good runs already from Belandi from the service line in this final. Already one ace. Well, video check here. Oh my word. We're looking at the net touch. It certainly is a net touch. Video check coming in very handy again. Belandi. Fast play. Dominating. Vrabic. Well, hang on a moment. Caorle's not happy again. Surely we're not going to have another challenge, are we? Well, Italy, if they win their challenges, they keep them. If they don't win their challenges, well then they are lost. Batagilia with a good pass in, and Bozio goes over the top. I like Bozio here. Everything's in front. She kicks out into the angle. The ball's a little bit tight, actually, and the block's just a little bit wide from Slovenia because of that set was inside. Wasn't bad blocking, it was just the fact the set wasn't where it should be. And the service pressure is intense from Italy. Bozio floating that ball in short on Valentina Blick. And Bozio serving now on the front court receiver. Oh, almost a free swing for Caorle. Slovenia will be happy to get another point on the board. They wouldn't have been expecting that one. Gabaszczyk just overpassing it, but they're looking to try and get energy into this performance now. They know that their tyres have been flattened by Italy in the early stages of this one. And that's another step in the right direction. Four points for Bozio so far, 5 for Vrabic. Vrabic with the serve. This is Slovenia's probably biggest chance of getting back into this game with a run of serves. So interesting, there's no Arangari on the court for Italy. There is a timeout for Italy here, and there are two times where you can take a timeout. One is because you need to sit down, the other is because you want the opposition to sit down. And this is very much a timeout to try and stop Slovenia getting back into this game. So they've called the timeout to say, hold on a minute, Slovenia. You're not getting back into this set. Let's see what happens. Vrabic has the keys to this performance at times, and that's a coach's point for calling the timeout at the perfect time. Bozio smiling. Pedrelli to serve. Down the line and coming through the middle, but unfortunately it's a little bit out of sync, but Caorle is there, but the ball's gone down, or has it? Italy back with the challenge again. They're not willing to give an inch to the Slovenians. Biasi comes back in. Chapek serving. No challenge this time, as through the block this time, and been a really, really steady influence. Catelli stays high off the block and then celebrates with the team. Those moments are what it's all about. Out of rhythm here, set point for Italy. And the set's wide into the antenna. Italy have come out of the traps, flying here in Caorle. They're serving, their play's consistent, they're taking their opportunities, and one feels that Slovenia have already got a lot of work to do in this gold medal match. It's all Italy so far. The teams change ends after the opening set. Well, second set time here in the women's gold medal match. Caorle, the European Sitting Volleyball Championship. It's been an absolute treat, but Italy have been dominant in the opening set here. And this next set's going to be intriguing, interesting to see where the flow of the game goes. Can Slovenia start to just clean up some of their play and put Italy under pressure? Italy is so well organised though. They run such a good offence. Everything is going their way at the moment. 25-17 in the opener. And well, all the big stars are coming to the forefront for them. Wide. Borzio, third best scorer in the competition before this game. Might be going up after it with plays like that. Great width. I mean, you've got to give a lot of credit to the whole team there. The pass is in, the set is in. You can work from there. Passes off the net this time. Wide and off the hands. Smart swing from Valentina Brick. Serving to position one, passes slightly off, it has to go to four this one, but what do you do when it is at four? Oczpek makes a dig, that's what happens for Slovenia. It's a free ball, so you'd back Italy here, but no, more good defense Wojciech on the right side now. It was Yella with the initial dig. And the defensive work from Slovenia already better. And that was outstanding from Wojciech there. In the angle, watching the second ball. And Italy now with the first pass off the net. This is an opportunity for Slovenia from the right side. Caorle throws it to Belandi. Belandi now gets a chance to run the play. Good wide set with speed. Through the block this time. Fast enough, wide enough to just speed up the arm. Knew exactly what they were doing here. Federelli just beating the block for speed. The blocker always taking a timing off of what they see from the spiker. And if you can speed it up late, well then, it's perfect. Boza has just made a big statement there. Bosio lines up well. Outside hand just really well fixed. And where we were talking about Italy speeding up the arm, have a look here. It's just slowed down and it's the exact same effect. Valter slows the arm down and in turn, it works an absolute dream because Pedrelli is trying to block the faster attack and in the end it goes down Italy's side. Bosio. Bosio has the ability here to swing high, swing hard, and that's where she goes, nope, I'm going to take pace off the ball and tip it. It's the sell of the powerful attack with then the surprise of the softer one that keeps Slovenia hanging on the backcourt. Oh, someone's got to take it, Italy. Free ball attack. Communication not there by Bosio. Biazzi also not taking responsibility. Volonik with the serve. Had a quiet game, but when Slovenia starts to take control, she will be really pushing and communicating with the team. That's another softer play from the right side, this time Pedrelli. No block in the angle, so fastening up the tip is a good idea. Nobody there to stop you and to make you go higher. Bosio puts the ball in. It's turned back sharply, but Slovenia is starting to really be animated defensively. But it doesn't really matter. In the end, it's still Italy. Battaglia turns one off the arm, and Italy are up by 2 again. Ball's inside, it has to come over with a bump. Good hands in the block. They're getting to a lot more balls, Slovenia. They're not making it easy for Italy. Caorle is, again, a dominant force in the middle. Service out the back. There's a little bit of a look of shock there for Pedrelli. Good competition, Roberta Pedrelli. Passes up straight towards the setter, and that's absolutely fine in that rotation. That's what Italy are looking for, because setter's just throwing it everywhere. Belandi, but having to do a lot of movement from the first phase to the second phase. But at the same time, Ciccatelli is capable of using the block and getting the decision. Well, the point's gone. Well, I thought that there might have been a touch with Italy, but something tells me this has gone to a video challenge and this might be Slovenia's point. Well, the whole crowd waits in anticipation. Slovenia could certainly do with one of these going their way. Well, it's a long one. There's no way that Caorle's giving that ball up, is there? No touch. It also wasn't far away, was it? Well, well, well. Slovenian head coach Simon Bosic is saying, give us the ball back now. 8-5 was the score. And now that should come back to 7-6. Brick serving, straight down the line on Bosio. That's a really intelligent serve from Slovenia. They're serving straight down the line because of the rotation of where Belandi is to make it difficult for Belandi to get the set away. Smart serving. Watch out for Caorle here. Well, they've changed up the service line and Brick goes out the back, but that's probably the weakest rotation here. Really, actually, they just changed their rotation, didn't they? Smart. So it's more the Italians changing what Slovenia was seeing than anything else. Brick. Caorle is there. Tips coming over the top. That'll do. Belandi. Three points so far from the setter. Caorle serving, two up. Big block. And have a look at the celebrations here. Čepek gets hands on the ball. Rovnik straight up in the air, trying to get everybody going. They're still just one behind. Hang on a minute, they might be level. Free ball. It's not a free ball anymore, they're under pressure. And again, as soon as you're falling backwards, trying to volley the ball, the chance of a double touch increases. And that was incredible, really, from Italy to give the free ball right to the back line and then just nudge Slovenia under a little bit of pressure. Pass is superb from Rovnik. Tip from Bosio. Oh, into the angle, second ball attack. This game is starting to give us everything we wanted it to. Both teams pushing each other in multiple areas. Feel that Italy have just stepped down from their level of the first set a little bit. Slovenia have just stepped up. The tip cover is excellent. Vronic's back in again. Rabic hits Slovenia out of a fiddle. Rabic stays high to the baseline. Italy are starting to creep with their block into the angle there. Well, there's our video check team. One falling by the wayside for Italy. 10-10. Okay. Hold on. Rabic. Fantastic serving competition, but this one's been blocked. Belandi very quick with the hands to get on that one. The beautiful thing there was the late change of direction from Belandi. Not only did she read the serve, she had the ability to know exactly where to guide it. Not much time to do that either. Oh, bump on one down the line. And that's the thing about this sport, they're all the same currency. Nice play. Valentina Brick. We've seen her score with so many aggressive plays. That was a smart one. As soon as players serve, have to get into play defense. This one's going out to the wing. Free ball situation for Italy from the backcourt. Caorle, oh my word, what a play that is. Can they put it away in transition two? Amazing bits of plays from Ojapek, but at the same time, Italy is so organized defensively that something miraculous is coming from Slovenia, but then still Pedrelli gets her hands in the right spot. Belandi. Well, we've seen this before. Belandi gets on a roll, and that's a position that's not been covered from Slovenia. And now Italy have an opportunity to go 3 up. Bozio decides to go with the volley as the ball's not in the spot to hit it. Again, they're working so hard here, Slovenia, and that's counting for so much. They're in this game at the moment just because they're refusing to let Italy have anything their own way. Gabas check. It's a fantastic pass from Biazi, but from the outside. Rabic again is on the backcourt. Mistake, it's partner in crime, that Brick, that puts it away. Well, this time, interesting here is Vronic just finds the antenna. You'll be able to see that she does a good job getting out, and then the set's tight and wide, and that's why can't keep the ball in play. A lot of work for the setter to do in these rotations, especially when they're served. Bump from Brick this time, smart play this time. Just as the ball's sort of a better shape to it and sitting more inside, it allows Borovnik just to dictate the ball a little bit more. The previous play, it was tight and wide on it. Shape to the left-hander key. Oh, that one's still going. This time too wide from Italy. Slovenia again are just refusing in any way, shape or form to let Italy have this their own way. It's turning into a tussle. Slovenia lead by 1, and this is their best phase of this final so far. Caorle's had a quiet second set. Bosio's had a quieter second set. And, Slovenia coming alive, but you don't win European Championships without a few challenges and bumps in the road. It's a long journey to get to the final, and it's a long journey even just to win the final here. There's going to be a lot of emotion, and that can play on players and teams. Brought in really nice. Caorle ends up with a lift from Slovenia, but Caorle again just leaning into that one. Caorle passes off the net. You might fancy an Italian block here. No, they go high, and this is where decision making is everything. This was the only place the ball could go. It was off the net. 2 blockers against Brick here. Caorle read the game well, kicked out, but Brick still goes high over the block this time and scores. It's a good decision from the Slovenian, as someone's left the floor from Italy. And this is just pressure, but you have to say it's pressure that's built up because of the work ethic of Slovenia. They made some really important plays early on in this set. Some really good digs, and they've just caught some momentum and some confidence off the back of it. Class from Italy, though. Caorle this time knows where the block is and goes over the top. Well, that's a great change to bring on. Aringheri comes off of the bench. 3rd best server of the competition. My bad for everybody at home. That's the pressure of coming on of a serving substitution in a big game. Well, with 1 comes 2. Rabic grabs it, and again the pass is just off the net here. Now it might look like that they're still in control, Italy, but ideally they would like to pass another metre towards the net so they could run more options than going out to position 4. So there's all these little complex situations where teams will still have the advantage. They just have to try and maintain it. And this is starting to get slightly disjointed for Italy. Because of that, they've taken another timeout, 3 down to Slovenia. Yellow serving. 4 to the good here. Slovenia. They bring this back to 1-1, and all of a sudden their belief goes through the roof here. Aringheri can't convert. but the point still goes Italy's way with a block from Belandi. Well, it's interesting to see Arinieri come off the bench and what sort of dynamic that brings the team, how up for it she is. Big moments. The serve puts Slovenia under pressure, and that's just a quick arm through the block. Cecatelli. Timeout now, Slovenia. They've lost 2 in a row. This is the thing about Italy. They're so well organised that if they're patient, their performance will come. What a fantastic event this has been in Caorle. Just the men's final coming up later on today, 5:30 local time. Bosnia Herzegovina up against Germany to finish off a fabulous week. But this is a high-level game of sitting volleyball, and Brick misses out. The service here needs a lot of applause. It's to the sideline. It's difficult for Gaberzchek to get across to it, and it's just that constant little bit of pushing to maintain the advantage. They're there again. It's a bump set, but that's a phenomenal swing. Vrabic is really inside here, leaning into it. Could only really go into the angle, but Italy weren't there. Well, Catelli left the floor, not happy about it. But you're not allowed to do it. Slovenia back by 2 again. Fantastic pass. Bosio doesn't miss under pressure. Italians looking to their leader to see them through this tough situation, and the leader's delivered. They need some serves though. First phase. Advantage Slovenia. The advantage has been taken. And for Slovenia, they'll know that they're playing against Italy. In Italy, they'll have their moments, but are they brave enough in those moments to take their chances? And at the moment, the answer is yes. Joust for the lead. No one backing down here. I think that's a big advantage for Ovnik jousting that one, but it means that they keep Oczepek behind the service line. Good server of the ball. 50. High off the hands, my word. What a play. Vrabic. That was absolutely outstanding. It's Valentina Brick that puts it away, but what a touch that was. Vrabic moving backwards, and Brick goes into the angle. And all of a sudden, hang on a moment. I'm unsure what the challenge is for. For me, it looked pretty clear. It's whether there's a touch off the hands or not. This is a huge point. My initial thought was that's a point to Slovenia, but Italy is saying no. touch. Well, that's a turn up for the books. And how about this? Belandi has been a very good server so far this afternoon. And instead of, wow, it's 22-21 when it was going to be 23-20, but Slovenia go back to the outside. Valentina Brick again. Tip off the blocker's hands, a smart play at this point. Slovenia will know this isn't done by any means. To the middle. Big play. Arangieri comes in here. Have a look at the approach to the ball from the sideline. Faces the angle. Block tees up in the angle. And then she brings it to the line. It's a really good swing. And now Slovenia under pressure. It's not quite panic stations. But at the same time, set point up. They've taken it. 1-1. And they've had to work incredibly hard for that, Slovenia. And it's a big bit of play. Verovnik gets the block. Slovenia get back to 1-1. And have a look at the belief in there at the moment. And there's just some small things in the game to turn it. Some of the touches, I mean, I know the challenge went against Slovenia in the end, but that really was enough from Vlabic to say, okay, we're here, and we mean business, Italy, and you're going to have to work hard to break us down. Change of ends. Slovenian flag flying high. Well, they're a proud, proud nation, Slovenia. I'm proud of what they've built in sitting volleyball. This would be a huge result for them. Just that one gold medal in this competition. All the way back in '99. Italy have never won this competition. So looking to win it for the first time. Actually feels like we're in Italy right now. We're not far away from Venice, here in Caorle. Just an hour down the road. Well, set three. What's it going to serve up to us? And it looks like Italy are going to come out and try and serve hard. But it looks like Slovenia are going to try and fight back even harder. Brick this time on the pipe, 2-5, away from the blocker. And Arangieri starts, Pederelli starts. So it's as they finish, Bosio starting position 5. Italy might have to dig deep here. There's a complete change in momentum of this game. Wow. Gabaszczyk is having another incredibly strong game. Top scorer for Slovenia. Vlabic 9, Rick 9. That's exactly what they need. They're two biggest spikers to really be there this afternoon when they need them the most. Through the middle. Arangieri again turns that ball to position 1. I'm interested to see if they start blocking that position soon. Slovenia's service is back in from Bosio, and you talk about big players being in there in the big games at the big moment. Bosio needs to be there today as well. 9 points. Joint top scorer with the two Slovenians. Service is out the back though. Pataglia, the target. You can see that one coming, just the way that the server was set up looking down the line. And there's an error from Italy. And I know that we've seen a big comeback from Italy yesterday, but surely if they go 2-1 down here, it would be too much to ask for them to do it 2 days in a row. But at home, anything can happen. That's smart. Pataglia. If she swings at this one hard, the defender's in a good spot. The thing is, I don't know whether she saw her or not creep up and tip deep, but it's smart either way. Comes in aggressive, then changes the pace of the ball. High ball inside. Pederelli's in a perfect spot, reverse flipper. Oh, kick set, put it away. Well, the referee's given it Slovenia's way. The kick set, absolutely world class from Borovnik. And now all these small things are going the way of Slovenia. Straight down the middle. And again, the pass is a little bit off, the set's a little bit off, and the arm's a little bit tentative, one would maybe say here. Well, the set's tight, actually, which is something we see a lot. The first pass is off, and the setter tries to force the ball on. And now Slovenia with a three-point lead. Italy is sort of going within their shell. This has to come cross-court, it's outside the antenna. Well read from Bosio. Oh my days. The second ball attack this time. Getting it in. First time, no. But second time, it's a wonderful thing. From Brick. Catches the blockers out. And if you're Italy, maybe just start feeling a tad worried. It's interesting in big games like this, when everything's going your way, communication's very natural, the intensity's naturally there. When things are not going your way, you really have to force it. The body language, the communication, keeping everything going. I'd say you felt it in the second set that the front running performance from the opening set is a little bit more subdued at times from Italy, where Slovenia started on the back foot and they've just kept pushing. That's absolutely class. passes into a good zone. Arangieri sets with good width. And there's a slither to the line. Over the top. Arangieri is there once more. It's a hand over, I think, is being called. We're going to get another look at it. Was a hand over the net? Potentially. No complaints from the Italian side of things. And now it's Ili's turn to put the pressure on. Vlabic again in the backcourt is everywhere, trying to keep this ball off the floor. Italy keep pushing again. Arangieri certainly starting to get the serve going. Missed the first one. The favourite here has to be Brick on the front court, sorry, but Arangieri misses that serve, so pressure's off for the time being. Two missed serves in a row. Really trying to push Bosio back there. And if you can do that, get her passing from all the way to the baseline, it'll pretty much take her out of the attack, which is a bonus. Italian defense stays firm. High ball to the outside now, staying high. Block, but block out. Catelli was sure that, well, had no idea where that one was going. I think she actually thought that ball was landing behind her. In turn, she went high with the block, and it was almost a very good one. Okay, Italy are starting to come back again. Arangieri from the backcourt. You think Arangieri and Bosio working together here, one of them always being on the will give them the force they need. It's close. Hang on. Bosio is sure it's in. Someone's going to call a challenge here. Someone's got to call a challenge. It was one of those ones. Bosio is probably had the best view of it as the middle blocker at the time. Bosio is right. Just hits the back of the baseline. Bosio's starting to fire up again here. Has to read that play. Was looking to block middle on Vlabic, but made the adaptation nicely. Pederelli. Bosio now has to set it. No double touch called this time. Belandi does a good job, but it's all three of them on the front court working together. And Italy, since the timeout, have found a little bit of fighting spirit about them. Yes, this is not always their best volleyball that we've seen throughout this competition, but sometimes in finals, you just have to find a way, and they're finding a way here. The Italian fans are surely worth more than a few points today for the Italian team. Crushing blow. Bosio does try and get in front of Vlabic, but Vlabic is too physical on that occasion. Yellow. Oh, two ball. Well seen. Who's an ask from the crowd as they go back to the middle to Bosio. And I think what we quite like here is that there's a lot of work to be done for Brick, who made that first dig to then try and play defense on the second ball was too much. Blockers trying to pinch in. Bosio stays commanding to the back corner. Brilliant serve, Belandi down the line. There's not many who could get that ball into a good spot. It was such a good serve. But the point goes the way of Slovenia. They're fighting back now. And Italy have to try and withhold the pressure that this serve could create. What a pass, my word. Piazzi keeps a real high outside arm here and gets the shoulders back towards the target. It's a great pass. And those small things will add up over the next half an hour or so. And it's just the knock-on effect of good volleyball. Piazzi, the pass, the set to the middle. Arangieri, then the next point. Slovenia are on the struggle bus. Three-point game. Remember, Italy were down in this set and they fought back. And the errors are now coming. Vlabic hasn't done much wrong for the last set and a half, although this is not where she'd want to be hitting the ball from. The ball's in front of her, it's high enough. She just doesn't quite get over the top of it. And now it's Slovenia with a timeout. Bosio. Oh, heads up, I think it was off the block of Veronik out of everybody, but that short, long angle ball, yeah, it's a really good play. Having to adjust and just getting the fingers on it. High play. Slovenia would love to take this one. A couple of points straight after the timeout might just be the thing that turns this background in their favour. There is a couple of points post-timeout that might just turn things back towards them here. Free ball off the net again, has to go to position 4. Blockers are in a good spot, but again, decision-making in this sport is everything. You try and hammer hard there, you get blocked. You stay high, you try and turn it. The odds are on your side. Well, make that all about Piazzi getting on the ball again. Italy keep that 3-point lead. Men's final starting at 5:30 local time today. Service First pass is out of system, free ball. Italy really have to take advantage of this. Ciccatelli, dog. No way, what a play. Slovenia are fighting for everything, but at the moment it's not enough. All of these intentions eventually will turn things in their favour or give them a chance, but a free ball for Italy is very well taken. Pedrelli with the serve, free ball. Okay, Italy, this is a chance to go up by 5 again. Now they're rocking and rolling, and it's all off of the back of the service pressure. Pedrelli. You see the middle blocker doesn't get across because of the free ball. Ball goes 5-2 and back to 4. That's a lot of work for the middle blocker to track. Tip over the top. Again, these chances haven't run out yet for Slovenia. The captain, Lena Glaberschek, to serve. Italy just need to try and stabilise things here. Free ball this time, really. Oh, and a chance goes begging, hang on. Oh. Battaglia is sure there was no touch off of that. Although if you would have seen her face exactly after the incident, maybe looked a little bit guilty, but now she's pleading innocence out there. And Slovenia are maybe getting a little bit desperate. But that's what the challenge system is for, isn't it? No block touch. Italy do take the point. Slovenia are giving this 100%, 150%. But Italy have just got the quality. Arangieri. 2 blockers. Somebody's on the net. Italy's ball. It is a net touch. And we know that this is always going to be a wild ride, but Italy looked a little bit zapped at the start of the set. 3 or 4 points down, and since then they've had to rebuild and slowly push back. Vrovnik. Ciccatelli through the block. Was the hand on the ball a little bit too long? The answer is yes. Battaglia serving. Okay, covers in a good spot once more. High play. Bosio. Okay, I think that we're writing this one off for Slovenia, unless something very special happens. But just like we saw in the opener, they will know, we will know, everyone will know that there'll be a danger in the next set. That's a great play. The set from Yella just sits up just to be smothered. Well, Belandi makes an outstanding block. And that picture alone tells us the story of set number 3 here. Italy 2 away. Bosio. Blockers stay down now. Ciccatelli with the ball in. And when the pressure's off, some of the plays that they put together are a different class. Ciccatelli puts that ball in perfectly for Belandi on the front court. And it's out of play. Italy lead 2 sets to 1 here. Taking the third set, 25-16. And they did it the hard way after the start, but this is how it finished. Italy lead 2-1. They are 2/3 of the way there. We know Slovenia can come back. Do not go anywhere, because set 4 is coming our way very, very shortly. Well, short break, and I've just taken my headset off, and the noise in this arena is ridiculous. Well, it looks like the same teams. It is exactly the same sides that finished. No coach wanting to change anything at the moment. 9 points for Belandi, 12 for Bosio, 9 for Ciccatelli, 4 for Caorle, 3 for Battaglia, 6 for Arinieri, and then 14 for Bricca, the top scorer, Klabic, on 11. Let's see how this fares. That's a very good starting point. Rabic, one of the best servers here for Slovenia. Block straight down. Landy, well, currently with 2 aces to her name today. Well, Belandi with a dig, but out of play. Again, that's a shrewd move, just knowing that Belandi has to get in and play defense after serving. So being able to just get that ball towards her, put her under pressure, is enough to get a point on the board. Beck serving. Ball's tight, tips come out. Very good decision. The level's certainly growing here. The service was in a good position. Almost forced the ball out here to the outside. There was nowhere else it could go. The block thought it was right in the game, and Pedrelli had to do something else, but hit it, found the back corner. That first pass from both sides has to start coming in, and that's absolutely perfection for Slovenia, and that's why they side out. A little bit of frustration there for the captain, Gabas-Czech, all the same, but they'll take whatever they can get at the moment. Big serve. Gabas-Czech, we've seen it throughout the competition, can go on big runs of serves. Italian blockers are ready. Looking towards the line, staying down the line. And you could just see it quite early this time. Shoulders were turned towards the line. The toss was a little bit out in front. Means that you can't quite dictate the ball with the same power. Can't get the same velocity on it. Oh, have it straight back. Rick's done exactly the same here. Straight down. Pedrelli stopped. Is it going to be 3 blocks off the serve in a row? Veronic, no, goes deep. It's going to be a miss serve, though. Well, there is another block. Great dig. Chases on Slovenia from the middle this time. It's a deep ball. It's well opened up from the 50. High arm. Bosio. What a set that is from Bosio. Flips it from 5 to 2 effortlessly. This is one of the rallies of the game so far. And it's a turn to 5. That does it. Ciccatelli again, and just makes so many good decisions. It's not in the perfect slot, but she knows where the block is, knows where the split is between the blockers, and just guides it back to position 5. With the line this time, Slovenia really fighting, 1-point lead, and they've certainly earned it. But the fast play to the wing beats the second blocker out. Bosio stays aggressive, gets rewarded. The setting here from Belandi is also fantastic. Has to put a fair bit of movement in to get to the ball. This time the set's tied. Expertly done. Ciccatelli decides to move out the way with the block. Otherwise she knows she was getting tooled. This is a testing time for Slovenia. It's a consistency. Bosio. Now in a situation of one-on-one, and you would back her. Italy have turned this around, 8-6. And again, there's times where Slovenia are playing really well, but then Italy just raised the bar. And they've really got to try and keep their level high and keep pushing the Italians and see if they crack. Bosio's just getting a lot of the ball, and Belandi, well, this is a good rotation for them, isn't it? The run of serves is taking them away from Slovenia, but Bosio on that left side, dangerous, another big one. And this onslaught from Battaglia is superb. Oh, that's put straight down. That's one way to deal with it. If you have a look here, 2 touches. First one pops the ball up, second one hammers it to the floor. You have to be very, very aware that Bosio, just keep feeding the ball to Bosio at the moment, and she will deliver 16 points in this game, 1 in front of Brick at the moment. Delhi. Service to position 5. They're a little bit out of rhythm here, Slovenia. Now 4 down, it's just pop back from Italy. Oh, it's come over. No way. Federelli, that's absolutely amazing from Federelli. And eventually she's called off the outside hand, but she's having to move to get in front of the spiker, and then it's a great time to make a tool when you know that the block is chasing you, won't quite be set, and then work off the outside hand. Bosio getting almost everything from the middle. Could be just as destructive. Errors are coming. Italy are just one action at a time, heading towards a European gold medal for the very first time. Another ace, Belandi this time. With 3 aces so far today. 10 points. Her serving in the opening set was instrumental. It's coming in clutch again here, deep play. And that's really smart. Everyone pinches up, and then it's chucked back towards position 1. This is a big moment because Slovenia have got the upper hand to make a break, to get back to 3 points. High to the outside. Brick has been so good all day, but Pederani turns fast off the hands. And Slovenia, you've got to feel for them right now because they are putting everything into this. But so are Italy. Bosio serving. The good news this for Slovenia means that Bosio's on the backcourt for a while. Chasing. Oh, it's still alive. Biasi. 10 out of 10 for effort. Abazcek. Great high swing on Bosio. If you swing high and you swing there, you're always going to have a good chance. No way! What a touch that is from Slovenia. They're going to take 4 touches. Italy. That might just turn this. Have a look. Out of the net. Brick, who scored so many today, has just made one of the best retrievals. What are we watching? And that's what I mean by all of those efforts always add up. That incredible net play from Brick has just led to an ace for Slovenia, and they're right back in this. The momentum's starting to change again. Vrabic on the 50 attack. A rare error. But Italy always find a way. And this is the most impressive thing about sets 3 and 4, is that Slovenia have pushed incredibly hard. But at the same time, Italy have always managed to push back and find an answer. They haven't folded. And in turn, they get one off Valter. And it's looking more and more likely again as Italy edge towards the 20s. Fast serve to position 1, always difficult for the setter. Obchapek to see that one. Biasi listening into the coach. Italy 5 up, serving to good areas. Good start post, timeout. I think the toss of the serve from Pederelli a little bit behind her, and excellent blocking. Borovnik in the right spot at the right time. From Slovenia, I think. They're going to challenge this. Abazcek is sure that there's a touch. This is going to give us everything we need to know. Oh, no touch. Understand that she thought it come off of the libero. Oh, hang on. Maybe there was a touch. Well, Italians must have admitted to it. Borovnik. You just feel that Slovenia are still in this with the way that they're playing, and they are digging very deep the whole way through this game. Communication sets tight. It doesn't matter if the block's not there, if the set's tight. Wow, a little bit panic stations, but Arangieri looks around to say, who's with me? Italy have been pegged back to a 2-point lead here. Rovnik's serve causing trouble in the Italian camp. Pass is back into a good zone. Is it in? Has Labic just sunk it? She has, and all of a sudden, what we were saying earlier, if Slovenia just keep chipping away here and putting in the effort and fighting, something will happen for them. And that's exactly what's happened here. Italy have started to get a little bit tentative again. Oh, I thought that was over for a moment. But there's the side out. Well, Arangieri, 6 points since coming off the bench. Could be the biggest serve of them all. Serve to position 1, the sideline. And again, a difficult one for the setter here. It's a good pass. Rovnik into a good zone for Yella to still get hands on that, but it's Italy. And as we spoke about earlier, the impressive thing about this for the Italians is that when Slovenia fight back, Italy respond. Grav knock into a good spot. That's a bit inside, and Rick Rovnik does good to get arms on the ball there, and Kabacek keeps the Slovenian hopes alive. Can they keep the pressure on? I'm sure that if they serve well, Italy will start to feel nervous as they start to approach the finish line. No nerves there, though. This Italian team again staying really firm in the block. Jana Furjan. Ashleigh with the serve. Bosio on the front court in every single rotation is an absolute threat. This time it's a softer play, but it's away from the block and it's in front of the defense. Good variation. Everyone's expecting the harder hit, and the controlled one scores. Shkia. Well, sorry, it's Cecatelli that puts it away. Off the foot. For a moment there, I think you thought that one was still alive and still going. Free ball. Italy 2 away. Italy 1 away. And it's through the middle. Belani, who's had a wonderful game. The fans are on their feet here. The noise in the arena. Absolutely sensational. Oh, a little bit of pinball. You have it, no, you have it, no, you have it. Slovenia still not giving up here. Second match point for Italy. Yella serving. Service. Oh, it's an ace. Well, maybe, just maybe, there's time to spoil the party for Yella and Slovenia. They need a minor miracle. Italy to win their first ever European Championship. No! Wow. Another one saved from Slovenia. And although there's still a comfort blanket here for Italy, it's starting to get a little bit more nerve-wracking for them. Yeller again with a great serve. Italy again can't put the game to bed. Now the difference is 3. I make this their 4th match point. Slovenia are 3 away, having won 4, I think, in a row. Wow. The Italian fans raise their voice to try and help their team over the line. And credit to Santiella, serving her team back into the game here. Slovenia in system. Italy, no. Slovenia, yes! This is absolutely bonkers. Have you ever seen anything like this? Substitutions coming on, Caorle's in, because something has to change. Otherwise, Slovenia are going to smash and grab this. Italy are now incredibly nervous. The fans are quiet, but it's a block, and Italy have done it. They've won the European Sitting Volleyball Championships for the very first time after coming second the last 2 editions. They've done it here in Caorle, and they will take gold home with them. It was a scary, scary finale. Slovenia deserve so much credit for their efforts here today, but it's Italy that take their first ever Euro Sitting gold in Caorle, and they absolutely deserve it. Well, well, well. Tears of joy as